Okay, cool. Easy enough. Hey, so as you see, we have a Chaser on the lift right now. It's actually from a buddy Tyler who wants to change the transmission. He said it was it's giving a weird issue in first and second. But just in case he wanted to be safe, he's shipping the car to the States soon. So another Chaser to the States. But he's shipping it, and he'd rather have a 110 newer trans in there. So got a brand new bad boy going in here, as well as some dope Kazama parts. So I actually didn't open these, but the knuckle, tie rod ends, extended control arms, that's in the car right now. But some goodies, Kazama bushing. He actually went Kazama'd out, but got a couple things for him in his car, and we're gonna knock it out pretty fast. Myself and Michael back there that's recording right now. Oh, by the way, got some shirts in. My busted old Mark II. If you guys wanna, pitch in, help out with the drift, I guess, excursions we do out here in Okinawa, Japan, let us know. Also hats as well. Ichibandori Racing. We out here representing, so let us know. But yeah, I'm gonna get to it. All right, so what we have here is the transmission out, right? Of course. What I expected, it is a 90 trans. In other words, how you can tell that is, come closer. From right here, you can see this is a tripod over here, and this is the remote shifter. The shifter housing here is completely different from the newer 110s, which I'll show you guys in a sec. But tripod here, the shifter would go through and under into this linkage here. So that's how this operates. Again, if I'm not mistaken, these are also in the source, and I can't recall where these goes in. So this is a 90 trans and a 100, of course, so 90 to 100, and a 110 with this brand new bad boy right here. So again, shifter housing over here, shifter, and the difference, like I just showed you guys, is under here is where the shifter linkage meets up, but this doesn't have that. It actually bolts straight into the housing here and straight through. So if you even want to fill this up without going under the car, you actually can. You just take off the shifter here and fill it right through. So this is a 110 trans, came in the Verosa. Mark II, I believe they only come auto. There's maybe specific or special models that has the manual swap, and the Blit wagon as well, Blit Mark II wagon, which also, if I'm not mistaken, is also auto, and maybe a very few rare manual ones. Don't quote me on that. If I'm wrong, just comment. But I know for sure the Verosa has manuals. But this is it here, and this is about to go back in the car for Tyler. One quick thing. So on this trans, he has, or on the car, he has an ORC twin plate. I recommended to him that one, because I actually use that in my Chaser in the States, and it feels pretty close to OEM, to be honest, for a twin plate. Bright side about it is that it actually keeps the stock slave, and that goes straight through here. There's another portion that has a whole adapter that has a sleeve, and it goes and pushes this way to where it's a pull style clutch, which it is from factory, and not a push. My 90 in the States that you guys may have seen, the gray one currently, has a push style, which it also comes through here, but it has a conversion kit inside. So this one only has this carrier for the fork that goes through, and has a pin to keep it intact. So if you're trying to pull your trans out of a 90, 100, whatever JZX, and it won't come out, like just about a little bit, you can see it starting, but it won't come out, most likely you have a pin in there, so you got to pull it out if you don't know that. I got caught with that one time, and I was like, why is the trans not coming out? Because I found out the pin was there, but it was too late, lost the count. Stuff happens, learning experiences. But yeah, we're going to get this in the corner over there and get this 110 trans in. Oh boy. Alright, so I forgot one thing to tell you guys. When you're choosing between a 90 trans or 90-100 trans, the remote style for a non-remote the distance of the shifter is a big difference. So you can make it a little closer too. So if you want to check here, the distance from the top of the transmission tunnel or the housing, bell housing to the shifter is about 30 inches. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but 30 inches right there. Now, if you look at the 110 trans, it's definitely around like 29 and, 29 and a third. 29 and a third, yeah. 29 inches about, so it's shorter. So the shifter will be sitting a little bit forward on the shifter tunnel on the car. So with that now, this shifter housing is a little bit more, not beefy, but a little bit higher, and it will be in a way of the factory tunnel, the shifter tunnel, where in the car the hole is at. I'll record a video of that inside the car, but you would definitely have to cut and trim where the shifter would be at. So keep that in mind. These sit pretty well because it's back already, and it has this. This one does not. And the breather is pretty much what sticks up in the shifter hole. So yeah, I'm going to trim some metal out of the car. For my 90 years ago, I actually just fried it up so I can always put it back and tack load it or load it in if I ever wanted to put 90 trims back in, but it's a 110 right now. So cool. All right, on to getting it installed. Okay, so now we're inside of the car, and I was just checking actually to see if this was a factory manual, and I believe so, because if I'm not mistaken, I can't recall how my automatic 90 was, but I think there was a little bit of more metal here on this side of the housing or the shifting area, and this one was already open and doesn't look like it was cut or anything. And also you can verify by the pedal. So on the pedal here, the automatics are usually pretty wide to about like here, and most people cut it in half or something so it doesn't hit the clutch whenever it's installed. So yeah, I think this is actually a factory manual, so that would make sense why it has the 90 trans in it. But that's what I was saying about that 110 trans is right here we'll have to get cut because it sits a little bit forward. So we're gonna trim about here and back and see how that fits, because the breather should be about here when it's in. Alright, I can make. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna do what I'm doing. Alright. Highly recommend not doing it from the bottom of the car, but in this case, mine's protected by some bumps eyewear. Check them out. Got this from Cody. I definitely need to get this back. It's like one of one apparently, so. But no, cutting the trans tunnel like I mentioned before, and after this we should be fine to put the new 110 trans in. Yeah, I'm trying my best to measure it and mark on the inside or the top and the bottom. I'm not going to get reference points for both sides to know what I'm exactly cutting. Yeah, so far we should be good. I'm trying to think of anything else. That should be it. Yeah, like I said, definitely cut from the top, don't cut from the bottom. This is not good. All right, we're good.
Oh, that's a way better angle.
You can do it?
Yeah. I should have recorded it from here.
Right. I can do a little bit more cutting.
Yeah.
That off. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so can bring it a little bit closer. All right, so swap is done. You see the little cut I did here is not the best, and it looks like actually the shifter or the breather is actually not as high, but it was definitely easier getting the transmission in like this. But yeah, I'm assuming because this car is a manual, it's not as low. Sorry, it's not as, yeah, the metal's not as low as the automatics, but it was cut just in case. I have the metal tool to put it back in if need be, or you can always redo it. But yeah, the shifter is in, the transmission is in, all bolted up. Just got to put the interior back in together. I'm gonna do a quick test and see. It's kind of annoying. All right, let's crank it up. Clear? Everything good? You can record from there. You should be fine.
Yeah, it's good.
And then come a little closer. Then when you're recording, you can move back and like kind of go to the wheel, see the wheels moving.
Yep.
All right.
It's rolling. Yeah. Yeah, it's rolling. Yeah. 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 Rolling. Yeah, rolling. All right. Rolling. Yeah, it's reversing.
Cool. So as you see, all the gears work, clutch works. It was a little issue. I didn't actually have the piston on the clutch fork, so there's no clutch before technically. But yeah, everything's squared away now. Gonna get the car alignment and ready. Do some tail alignments. Check the camera and stuff, and then we should be ready to go take it to Tyler and see what he likes about it, or see how he likes the trans. Yeah, see you in a bit. There's Tyler, going for his first run after the new trans swap. Yeah, it look like you're clear. You're good, yeah, you're good. Oh, he's on it. Got a little bit stiff to me.
It feels good. It's a lot notchier.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. It definitely like zoning the gears easier.
Oh yeah, especially first, because it used to be real rough.
Yeah, even like if you're downshifting from like third, second, first to a decel,
yeah,
it goes in first relatively easy too.
Yeah, like that. That feels good.
So yeah, so far, like I said, there was no issues for me, other than me having to cut it, like I told you, in the shifter housing area. But other than that, everything went pretty smooth.
Okay.
I did notice though that your clutch, like it doesn't have the adapter for the like for the slave, so it goes directly in as if it was a factory or OEM.
Okay.
So at first I thought it was a push, but when I took it off, I'm like, oh yeah, the little the fork and the retainer pin and stuff is in there. So I was able to get that out, no issue. After realizing which one was in there. Other than that, yeah, I mean, yeah, guys, so you let me know.
Yeah, it feels really good. Oh yeah, way better feeling.
Butter? Yeah.
I used to feel like going from like second to third, like take like 2 days, but now it's just like nice and quick.
Okay, awesome. All right. So yeah, that's a 110 trans for you compared to the 90 or 100. So, if I'm not mistaken, too, is in the Soarer. I was mentioning that in the video earlier. Nice old Okinawa. I got the bumps too from Cody. Shout out 272. You know what I didn't do? I was supposed to stop over here before I went and got gas. So if you want to stop for gas, I'll pay for it as well. Because if I'm not mistaken, I got it on a full tank, so I want to put it back where I got it from.
Okay, yeah, appreciate you.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I'll pull back the Ineos up above.
Okay, sounds good. Good on Ineos, that high Aquaton. Well, Aquaton is like full tank, but high occ is how you would say, like, you know, premium out here. I think it's like 98 octane in the States, or
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Like 98, 97, something like that.
Yeah, pretty high. You have that and you're like shooting flames for no reason.
Police station right up here.
Oh, okay. I did not even know that. Wow.
Yeah, it's like like right next to the sign, right over here.
Oh, like a little small Koban. Like
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, like times like this, you could go first, like you did. On that side. Wow,
yeah.
Interesting. Oh, they hiding behind all the foliage. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I heard
See, they could hit you.
I heard a lot of people just get pulled over in this area.
Interesting. Well, where's the wood at? Is there no wood? I don't want to knock on some wood. Because my lot is like not too far from here, so. Yeah.
You gotta be careful in these areas.
Wow. Okay. It's usually like super dead at nighttime. I think a little bit further up, there's like after the tunnel. It's like usually a cop car. I don't know if they're like sleeping or taking a break or what, but it's like parked to the left.
Yeah.
And I will pass by sometimes.
I saw that a couple weeks ago for the first time actually.
Yeah, I was like probably like I don't know if it was a hot weekend or what, but there was going there, or every time I passed by for like a good week, but every other day or every day, it was like a quick span of continuous police cars parked up over there. Oh man, what is that? Oh, got a freak. Oh wow, that's dope. Kabata. Oh, Kubota. Interesting. Man, this guy looks nice. Look at that. Man.
People here.
I hope all that rain now has happened. Yeah, it's full. Well, we're gonna get some fuel real fast.
Oh shit! Block up the neighbors. Blocking the neighbors. Oh god.
Did my camera just die? Well, as I was pulling, you were pulling back, I just remembered with the extended lower control arms and everything, now at lock, it may rub.
Okay.
So with the alignment, I should be able to help that, or at least probably the fender lining just needs to get pushed up a little bit more under the fender. It's a common problem too. So it was that, and the color. So when I was not driving it, but I was walking to it, and I was like, this the color reminds me of something, and it was actually I mentioned him earlier, but Adam's old wrap he had on his car before the yellow. Yeah, and I was like, man, it's pretty close to it, and I was like, damn, I've seen it once when it was brown in person, but yeah, it's crazy how, man, it's a nice car. Nice car.
Originally, I was gonna do purple, because purple's my favorite color. And then
Okay, gotcha.
And he was like, everyone kind of does purple. Get something a little more.
Yeah,
and I
true.
was like, yeah, that's a good point. So, once the box gets
makes
here,
sense.
throw that on. Got new wheels for the car, gold
Nice.
badges, everything. So
I did notice the Toyota gold Toyota badge in the back. So, yeah, man, it's like I said, nice car, and I just noticed as well. It's a Hippo Sleek body kit.
Yeah, so the front is Traum, and then the side and rear is Hippo Sleek.
Gotcha. Okay. So front Strom, and then the hood was which one again?
It was like, it wasn't ST Garage. It was something.
Okay.
It's like the brand doesn't exist anymore.
Gotcha. Yeah, it definitely looks like discontinued, especially with the little scoop right there. Pretty cool.
I've seen one other person with it at a drift event at the
Multifield?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. You need to come out there when I'm drifting, man.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks, 31st, and then on June 2nd, it's actually a competition as well.
OSD?
Yeah, OSD.
Okay.
So it'll be a super battle. Yeah, super battle.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So be out there. But so yeah. You didn't see it, right? Cool. So I'm not gonna do no cheesy stuff and say close your eyes, but anything. But this is actually one of the first ones. No, it is the first time I'm actually giving out. So something I think is pretty cool to have in the car. Okay. And it should hopefully smells good.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, it's going straight in the car.
Hell yeah. Yeah, like I said, guys, if you want one as well, hit me up. I mean, like I said, that's the first one ever, so hopefully he likes it. Give his comments on it. And but yeah, that's the first one ever, and I'm just trying to get the brand out there, but hoping more people can actually see like what we're doing and everything. So yeah. Especially in Okinawa, Japan, in Japan in general. But this is where I started drifting and stuff, and I really wanted to come back here and like see what my progress is from this driving in the States and everything out here, and just making it work because I want to go professional. So between D1 and FD and things like that. So, but yeah, I'm not gonna hold you up any longer. Again, appreciate your time.
Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, no worries. All right, deuces.